That's not my real life. It's like he's still not getting it. So long story short, he can say, no, he had asked me at one point, well, if you felt this way, why you ain't call me? I'm like, I will call you for what? I don't call you. I tell you right when it happened how I feel. So that was kind of weird because I don't know why you think I would call you about anything. I don't usually call you. I ain't never called you about nothing that has happened between this app. Why do I need to call you? So later he gets to going off on me. You think your shit don't stink. You think people like you. People don't like you either. I said, I'm aware of that though. I don't think that. I know people don't like me. You ain't gonna talk about that though. I said, and I will. I said, but it's funny that you saying this stuff now when you go in panels and panels and panels swinging for me and I tell you not to because I already know a lot of you motherfuckers don't fuck with me. You just fuck to wanting to have the access to me, being close to me, trying to prove something. I said, so you should have been said that. And I went off on his ass. Whatever happened, I ended up not being by my phone. When I come back, Kari on the live, Pegasus is like fed up by now. So I don't know what triggered her. He said something to me. I didn't hear it. I don't know exactly what was said, but whatever was said, Pegasus was like, because Pegasus had told him earlier, like, he was like, I didn't say you was lying. I said you didn't know the whole story. So Pegasus said, do you really want them to know the whole story though? Right?
I'm listening.
So, yeah. So Jay Push, like, let her tell the story. But I was like, no, because you could tell she was trying to get past it. So I was like, no, it's okay. Like, we don't got to do this. Hold on. I was just trying to show him different ways that he crossed boundaries. We don't got to do this. Because you could tell she just didn't want to go back. So she finally was like, no, I'm going to do this. Wait a minute.
Can't you go to my Minecraft?
No, because you just, no. Because you've been on there, you just said a bad word. No. So, when she gets to explaining what happened.
Put your foot down, T.
When she gets to explaining what happened, right? Hold on, man. I understand you're sorry, but I said hold on. When she gets to explaining what happened, Confident, now there's things I didn't know happened.
What the?
That I didn't know about. Get out. Go to your room. No tablet. Because you trying me. So, he does this. He wasn't supposed to interrupt her, but Confident, he says this. He say, I got your address from the organization that you signed up with me. And I got your address off of that.
And Jim thing is? Okay.
I don't know. That's their text messages that he showed AJ today.
Okay, I'm listening.
When he say that Confident, I'm like, what? So you mean to tell me you was doing business with this woman and you used her personal information in disguise of doing business to go to her home?
Grandma.
Hold on one second.
You say that he... Okay, never mind. Keep going. I'll ask when you're done.
Tiffany, where were you yesterday?
I've seen a piece on when I came. I don't like Mr. Bryant. He's too
That's
stupid.
just like
And I
that's just
came into his live for like 1 second, and I seen the piece. I heard only thing I heard. Thank you, St. John. Oh, St. John. He must be talking about me. Chicago John. Only thing I heard was I saw something about 350 mod spaces, and then
Yeah.
I couldn't say that was it. I don't know none of this stuff.
Yeah, so he say to her, I use the organization or whatever. So now my eyebrow really raised because I'm like, this is a problem. Like, this is a bigger problem than I even knew of. And the more he talking, the more he low-key, like, mind you, he didn't apologize to her. And I'm a firm believer, like, you can apologize to somebody and a person can forgive you. But a lot of people, if you don't know what you actually did and you don't acknowledge what you did, you're bound to do it again. Right? The fact that he is like, he told her he was sorry and whatever, but now the more he talking, the more he now trying to justify a reason why he came to this lady house. As if he was right. He was like, well, I was giving you a congratulations for joining the team. It was a congratulations from us.
As they do with everybody.
No, girl.
I'm just asking. Just
No.
asking.
Well,
Not
maybe
at
not.
all. Not at
Okay, so
all.
Pegasus joined a team or an organization, and she had to give up her personal information to do that. And
Yes.
he sound like fell in love with Pegasus. She is beautiful, by the way, but he
He
fell in
is.
love with Pegasus and decided to take her address and travel to her home to deliver her flowers, and she did not know that he was
But
coming.
that's not even that. It gets worse, Confident.
Oh,
It
okay.
gets worse. Not only did he take the flowers, her child was outside playing, and her child. So he says, and Pegasus says he gave it to her son. Her son remembers him putting him down and picking him up and carrying him in. But they both. And it's been 2 years. Her son is young, so his mind may be skewed. But they both said Edwin admitted last night in his live, and Pegasus said he gave it to her son.
Her son, or how old was her
How old
son?
was he, Pegasus, at the time? I think she said 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought she said
Oh,
eight or
a
nine.
baby.
Her
Okay.
9-year-old
So,
son, right? Gave it to her son, right?
hmm
Then 8 or 9, around that way. Then when he brought it in the house, when he brought it in the house, she said the only person that had her address that she knew was her friend. It started with an S. She'll come back like her friend. So, she thinking, oh, that's nice. My friend sent me a arrangement. So she said she's on live as it's happening, right? So she's eating the arrangement. And he comes in the live and says, I'm glad you like what I got you. And that's when she realized it was him.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing because I think
Some
it's funny.
creepy
Yeah.
Wait,
shit.
Yeah,
what?
it's like you chickened out in the beginning. So you chickened out once you drove and got all the way to my house, right? You chickened out and end up giving it to my kid. Like that's some next level like BS right there.
Oh, that's some creepy shit. That's like somebody calling you and be like, "Oh, I like that red shirt you wore today." Nick, what?
Exactly. But this is what the lady said today, Confident. You know how hard these women go on this app when it comes to
Thank you for the
flirting with
gift.
men, right?
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, I got blamed because he was your mind and you knew he could cross a boundary. I'm like, don't y'all got a lot of people that y'all fuck with on this app that done some shit? Or not? And still have been like, okay, am I tripping,
Oh,
Confident?
you are
oh
not.
no, I got of
Is it
course.
not likely for somebody to know somebody has done something, but you be like, okay, maybe they changed from it, they learned from it,
Mm-hmm.
moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this ain't even a mad day, Confident. I could see if this was a mad day. This came out because he insisted to bring her over. All I did is use it as an example. You went to somebody's house and without their permission. He insisted on getting her, bringing her, and continued to poke until she ended up telling it herself. I didn't even ask her to come to my platform to do it. It all came out over there on his platform.
Okay, so wait, I got a question. So the son did not know him, never saw him before, didn't
No,
know who he was? Mm.
no.
Mm.
So
Also,
you
I
know what
feel
they said today, Confident? The married women,
What?
Kiana and Drop.